Round 1.
This is action in the 63.5 kilogram light welterweight division, an all Central Asian affair between two incredibly skillful operators. The boxer wearing red is 20-year-old Sayat Ильясов, the 2024 Asian under-22 bronze medalist at 60 kilograms from the event that was held in Astana in Kazakhstan. His opponent, wearing blue, operating out of the southpaw stance, is the reigning Asian under-22 champion at 63.5 kilograms from the event held in Colombo in Sri Lanka earlier this summer. Second bout of the tournament. Ильясов. They won by abandonment against Anna Slayman of Palestine. Abandonment. Round number 2 before the start of number 3.
Обан жана Каспий KZ. Жаңы уникалдуу сервис. Эми Мой О аркылуу Каспий KZ'ге телефон номер боюнча акча которсо болот. Көз ачып жумгуча комиссиясыз пайдалуу курс менен. Ошондой эле Мой О аркылуу Каспий QR менен төлө. Оңой жана тез. Ал эми казакстандыктар Каспий KZ аркылуу эл QR менен Кыргызстандан төлөй алышат. Болгону Мой О же Каспий KZ гана керек. Барына ыңгайлуу, үйдөгүдөй. Мой О Кыргызстандын бардык операторлорунун абоненттери үчүн.
Ливаза just got the left hand out of the southpaw stance, and aware of that is Ильясов. First bout of the tournament at the number 4 seed, and that is right. Ильясov onto the front foot immediately in search of his get back. So spent an awful lot of time on against the ropes. Good right hand to the body from Ильясов. So we've got a clash of heads while I'm keeping an eye on the ref. He's bumped his knuckles together. This injury has been caused by an accidental head clash. Always an increased risk of a cut. And Orthodox and Southpaw boxers share the ring. Ильясов trying to get up close. Turning of the tables from Ливаза. But look at how the heads are rubbing together on the inside. Nice jab off the back foot twice in quick succession, but Ливаза clearly irritated and concerned by that injury. Keeps dabbing at it. Now he's trying to maintain a gap, but he is spending his time on the ropes once again. Content to invite the pressure, but while he's there, Ильясов has targeted the body effectively. Oh, that's a good right hand to the body landed by Ильясов, looking to counter off the ropes is Ливаза once again. Nice movement out of the corner, showing real coolness under fire, and a cracking southpaw left from the outer edges of ring center. So Ливаза with that cut left eye. Still maintaining his composure, cracking left cross on the resumption from Ливаза. Again, look at how vigorously the heads are rubbing together at close range. So Ливаза has taken the first round on a 4-1 split.
Round 2.
So we move into the second round, and Omar Ливаза, my goodness, now he is using the space of the center ring, and it's resulting in some terrific trade-off. Rapid fire punches being exchanged between the boxers. For my money, Ливаза getting the better of that coming together, but having conceded the first round on a 4-1 split, Sayat Ильясов just employing a takedown move, keen to pick up the tempo. Oh dear me, but the roughhouse tactics of the takedown move have seen him doctor points here in round number 2. So he's got a real uphill battle here now as he goes in search of the right cross against the southpaw. But again, the coolness demonstrated by Ливаза, notable indeed. Then he ties his man up before turning the table. Shoe shine punches down to the body from Ильясов. Sneaky left hand while spinning off the line clockwise to his left and then changing direction, moving counterclockwise after scoring with the right jab. Wonderful footwork being evidenced, and then a right left to the sternum, followed by another flicking jab to the body. And Ильясов is really struggling to close the gap. There he tries to do so, but he's celebrating every success. Is Ливаза like a Cuban maestro from the 90s. Upon their return to the Olympic stage after missed, oh, what a 1-2, right jab, left cross. And Cuban boxers return to the Olympic stage after missing the games of LA 84 and Seoul 88. And they were unquestionably the leading 3-round IBA-style boxing nation in the world, as the mouthpiece has been dislodged of Ливаза. They would often celebrate their successes by raising that right glove to, or any glove, to the rafters. Ливаза demonstrating a celebratory gesture here. He is boxing very well indeed in the face of the pressure that Ильясов is trying to apply. Simply can't catch him because he's giving his man angles, changing direction from clockwise to counterclockwise. And despite his best efforts, Ильясов hasn't been able to catch him consistently. His best work has come to the body, but the more effective, sustained and eye-catching successes have come from Ливаза. Deep into this second round, what a right-left combination. The left cross cracking home from around the belt line of Ливаза. And again, he's happy to use every inch of the boxing ring, retreat to the ropes, remain alert, and dodge the incoming fire. There's the shot on from a right cross of Ильясов. Now, if this is Ливаза's mouthpiece, he's got a bit of a problem here because he's got a round and 20 seconds remaining. It's the second time it's been dislodged here in round number 2. Watch the referee. He's pinched his fingers together, saying that the mouthpiece must remain in the mouth, because if it's dislodged again, it's going to result in a point deduction off the card of Ливаза. Remember, Ильясов was docked a point for rough house tactics here in the second. He wouldn't want that point deduction to be cancelled out by being hit with one himself, Ливаза. Second round in the book. The corner did a good job on the cut, and Ливаза did an outstanding job in between the ropes, because he boxed sublimely during the course of that second 3-minute round. And I think he's done enough to win it. Remember, he took the first on a 4-1 split. How will the second round be scored? After a really good performance of back foot boxing and pot shotting from Омар Ливаза. Some of the action from the second round.
Seconds out. Your third and final round.
In favour of Ливаза once again, and the distribution of the scores means that we have 2 scores that are tied at 19 points apiece for Judge 1 and 2. The other 3 scores are 20-18 in favour of Омар Ливаза. And remember, there is that point deduction to be taken into account as well, after an MMA takedown move was demonstrated by Ильясов at the start of round number 2. The cut left eye that has been sustained by Ливаза has been dealt with effectively by the Kyrgyzstan corner. And despite his best efforts of trying to quicken his feet and dial up the tempo, he's in with an incredibly composed operator, is Ильясов. Oh, that's a good right hand which just dipped the knees of Ливаза momentarily. He's done as he's been doing all contest long, willingly retreating to the ropes and the corners. But Ильясов landing a really solid right cross that momentarily dipped the knees. And there's another one of Ливаза. Ливаза holding on as he just managed to get back to the space of center ring. There's a disruptive left cross, which disturbed the boxing stance of Ильясов. So Ливаза just maintaining the gap here now. Was he buzzed by any of those backhands that came crashing through? Not too far away once again, Ильясов. Ильясov looking to cut his man off. Right hook was another scoring shot, and he's digging down to the body. Ливаза keen to claim his man and prevent him from working. Just beyond the halfway stage of what is a dramatic final round here. Right hand successes on a pretty consistent basis for Ильясов. Stalking his man once again, lands another solid right hand. So the coaches of Ливаза just reinforcing and reminding him as to how long is remaining. Oh, that's another solid right hand which lands forcefully into the body of Ливаза. You can see he's breathing through an open mouth. His reflexes just appear to be a little less sharp, as his accuracy appears to have diminished as well. Keen to hold on, but Ильясов wants to free his hands and work away. Closing 20 seconds of the final round, and Ильясов will not stop coming, remaining convinced that he can produce the shot to get his man out of there, as he lands with another pile-driving right cross. Magnificent response from Ильясов as he seeks to grind his way back into contention. Pecking right jab out of the neutral corner from Ливаза, then ties his man up once again and manages to get back to the space of center ring. What a contest, what a final round. Terrific affair between these two talented youngsters. Sayat Ильясов of Uzbekistan and Omar Ливаза of Kyrgyzstan, the tournament number 4 seed. So which way enough to overturn the deficit, given this point deduction? I suspect that it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, on ring B, your winner by unanimous decision, in the blue corner from Kyrgyzstan, Omar Ливаза.
So Omar Ливаза, a unanimous point decision victor over Sayat Ильясов of Uzbekistan, the two men combining to produce an